Hey, good morning, everyone. Morning warm up. Today, I want to talk about three things that cause us to not succeed, right? And if you see successful people, they tend to avoid these three areas. And so the three areas are doubt, delay, and division. So let's talk about these. So, doubt is the first one. All of us, no matter who we are, we have doubt, meaning that we doubt we can do something. The difference is successful people, they don't listen to it. It's still there, but instead of letting that doubt voice creep into their mind, they quiet that voice and they say, okay, what do I need to do? I may doubt that I can do it, but I still know that there's tools, there's strategies, there's systems that I can go learn where I can become better. There's people that have already done this, and I can go hang out with those people and find out how they did it. Instead of looking at them and being upset with them or putting them down or judging them because they have more success than I do, which is what people who have doubt and victim mentalities do. Instead, they embrace those masters and they say, hey, what can I learn? So doubt's a big one, right? If you're sitting there and you're doubting yourself, what's happening is your self-worth is lowering. Your inside voice is talking you out of doing something. So that's the first one. The second one is delay. And it's not delay because we intentionally delay. Normally it's delay because we don't put a process in place to be good stewards of our time, if you will. And what we do is we get distracted, or we have what I call multitasking situations, where instead of being single focused on something that we're going to get done, what we do is we try to multitask, and then we end up not getting or being as effective as we can in getting something done. And so delay is just we put it off, we procrastinate. I mean, think about this. How many of you start procrastination off first thing in the morning, meaning your alarm goes off, you hit snooze, you hit snooze, you hit snooze? That's a form of delay, right? Or you don't preload situations into your mind where your brain can easily decide that it's going to take action right now. And then when our brain says, well, I don't really have clarity on this, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it off. I'm going to do it later. And then we keep putting it off, keep putting it off. And pretty soon we realize we're, 3 months down the road and we haven't achieved what we wanted to achieve. So delay is a big one, right? So doubt, delay. And the last one is division. And division is a tough one because what division says is that we look around and we see other people doing things that we want to do. And we say, well, that's great, but I can't do that because I'm not like them. And we divide ourselves by giving ourselves less, right? Less of the skill that we may think we need. We think that we have less of the ability. You hear people say who live in a world of division, well, you don't understand. You hear this all the time. Well, you don't understand because here's my situation. And my situation is way different than yours. And what we do is we divide ourselves and we put ourselves in this other category so that we can justify or rationalize why we can't do something. And that's a big one. And division is tough, right? In order to combat division, what you have to do is you have to first believe in yourself and say, you know what, that person that's achieving, I can do the same thing. I can do the same thing. I may not have all the resources that they have. I may not have the education that they have, but here's what I do know. I can always learn, right? And what I do is I remove that ego mentality out of, well, I'm not as good as they are, so I can't be around them. To, guess what? I can go learn just like they learned. Folks, all of you have the ability to do anything you want to do if you're willing to put in the time and effort and remove the doubt. Stop getting distracted and procrastinating with the delay, and don't divide yourself from those other people that are out there that are already succeeding. Go be in their presence. Go surround yourself with people that are doing the things that you want to go do and learn from them as much as you possibly can. So again, think about this. How many of you right now, if you're not going or getting where you want to go, are you allowing doubt? Are you allowing delay? And are you allowing division to stop you from forward momentum? And if you are, start thinking about how you're going to change it. Self-work is a huge one. In fact, Brendon Burchard's got some great books on how Motivation Manifesto is a great book to read that kind of dives into this a little bit. High Performance Habits, right? That's another great book to read. Atomic Habits by James Clear is another great book to read. The Gap and the Gain by Benjamin Hardy is another great book to read. The Art of Possibility by Ben Zanders and Roz Zanders is a great one. The Art of Not Giving a You Know What is another great book to read. I mean, there's so many tools and what am I saying, resources out there, if you will, that can help you to get to where you want to go if you're willing to put in the time and the energy. All right, everybody, think about it. Remove doubt, delay, and division. All right, make it a great day. Be awesome and help somebody. Talk to you later.